Brilliant, brilliant. Are you comfortable with the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike? Is your friend, if I'm not mistaken. Assess the FCT Minister's activities.
No, Wike is my very good friend. In fact, when he was a governor in Rivers State, I stood by him firmly for his second term, despite the fact that he was in PDP and I was in APC. But his political behaviors in 2023 till date has been nauseating. Already, Wike is descending into the abyss.
Into the abyss?
Yes, political abyss. I'm going to give you indices you look at. When he came in, there were demolition of people's houses, revoking everything, construction. I mean, they were lighting torchlight in the night, blocking road. Oh, Wike is walking. And then there was no beggars everywhere. I mean, all the motor parks, illegal motor parks, all were cleared. Now, all these things, if you leave today in the evening, go out, all have resumed in full swing in Abuja. Begging everywhere. In fact, motor parks, illegal motor parks, in places where they have not attempted, they're everywhere. Keke napep that used to, they are all on the major highway now, competing. This is evidence that Wike
has
lost focus and is distracted. Now, the statement from APC to him had sent signal that there's a serious crack in the wall, barren wall between him and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The defection of Fubara to APC is the greatest political strategy in contemporary time that political science students...
Was a masterstroke.
Yes. That dealt a devastating blow on the arrogance, political arrogance of my good friend, Nyesom Wike. The carpet has been removed under his feet. Now, this impeachment move that is going on is the nailing of his casket. Political casket that will be lowered into the grave. And you may look for his name, even in the footnote of political history. Even Google will not have space for him.
So unfortunately. But how can he pull back from the brink? How can he redeem himself? One sentence, comrade. Is your very advice him? How does he pull back from the brink?
If he were to seek my advice, and with this huge experience of over 5 decades in politics, I would have advised him to go back and own Fubara as a son.
Yes. Call his boys to order and say,
yes. And
because he brought
and become
a father. Indeed.
Once he do that, he's definitely going to come back. And he's not going to rise too soon because these political atrocities he committed, it will take time before it is cancelled. And so he will redeem his image in Rivers. He will be part of the success story there. But as to whether he's going to be an undertaker for Tinubu again in 2027, that is a Herculean task. In fact, leaving him as a minister of the FCT, you will see it during the area council election. My late mentor, Shehu Musa Yaradua, said, and I quote, anybody who has seen you dance naked, no matter the offense he commits against you, don't allow him go away from you. So, Tinubu and Wike, the mistake he will make is to drop Wike. And keeping Wike as FCT Minister is going to be at a huge political cost.
Okay. Let me ask you, because it escaped my mind. Rotimi Amechi Tell us, you are friends and you are in the cabinet together, like I said. What are his strengths? What exactly is he bringing, to the table that Nigerians need to know? Rotimi Amechi.
The Rotimi Amechi I know is somebody who has a strong character.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's visionary. But his problem is what he thinks he wants to have it done, which might not pass the litmus test of the democratic institutions. So I think that's where he needs to work on. But he's a man of strong political.
So if you compare him to President Tinubu, for instance, let's play scenario. Amechi picks the ADC presidential ticket and so is running against Tinubu. Who should Nigerians vote for? Who should Nigerians prefer between both of them?
No, the mere fact that Amechi is younger is already an advantage against Tinubu. The problem of elders becoming Nigerian president is that the cabal takes over the government. But a younger person, his memory is alert. He cannot send lists of ministers to the National Assembly and entrance it. It will be changed and he will not remember. Just like what happened with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. About 3 names in the National Assembly appeared without his knowledge. And in a madman's strike, they had to withdraw at that minute. It will never happen with a younger person.
We're rounding up now, but I would fail if I don't ask you. You're one of the major leaders in the Middle Belt that has suffered serious attacks from terrorist bandits, serious one. I mean, in fact, the Middle Belt has borne the heaviest, blow from all this. So now, the killings have been described as genocide, even by Governor Caleb Mutfwang and so many others, including myself. But somehow people are saying, no, it's not genocide, it's not this. Number one, do you agree it is genocide? Number two, do you agree with President Trump's airstrikes, ordering airstrikes in Sokoto? Very quickly.
No, the killings in
The Middle Belt.
Middle Belt has satisfied the legal requirement of genocide. And
Threshold, it has met.
No, it has met the legal requirement of the elements of a genocide. All has been fulfilled in the attacks. Because genocide is the targeted attacks of communities with the intention of wiping them on the face of the earth. That's genocide. And these attacks that targets communities, whether because of their ethnic identities, whether because of their faith, whether because of the land, is genocidal. So the Middle Belt has suffered for it. But it's not now. Historically, the Middle Belt has been paying the price of the Nigerian unity. During the Second World War, we sent the highest number of combatants who fought in the Second World War. During the Nigerian Civil War, we sent the highest number of men that lost their lives in the Civil War. During slavery, these are documented. 60% of the slaves taken from Nigeria were from the Middle Belt. So we have always been at the receiving end. And the reason is simple. We are nations of smaller communities. So it's easy to raid the communities and take our great men, just like it was done during the slave trade. So what is happening now is a replay of history. But unfortunately, lessons have not been learned because our ancestors, before the advent of colonialism, fought and defended themselves and even succeeded in repelling some of these attacks. But today, we have so many people with degrees, PhDs, masters, senior advocates of Nigeria, but they are all Bemites. They collect money and they shout, Middle Belt today. Once they are given money, you don't hear anything again. So the unity of a purpose by our founding fathers and ancestors, who were not even educated, does not exist. All those going about shouting Middle Belt Forum, Middle Belt, they do that for personal interest, but they have not been able to unite the people to identify the threats against them.
As we round up finally, I know you alluded earlier, 2027, we have started already. I mean, elections, politics has begun full swing, high wire, high stakes politics. Who can stop President Bola Tinubu in 2027? What or who can stop him? One sentence, Comrade. What or who can stop him?
I think you should have framed the question as how will President Bola Tinubu return to power in 2027? But as to stopping him, Tinubu has stopped himself.
Okay. How?
with his policies, with his security policies, and with his I don't care attitude. When Nigerians are suffering, he said, I have no regret. In the history of this country, there has been no Nigerian head of state or president that failed to show up at Remembrance Day. But Tinubu was lamenting. In Europe, he abandoned an event where he, the head of state, has the constitutional right to perform. So Tinubu does not at all have chances of coming back. But in politics, miracle can happen. Absolutely. The man can change. The man can change.
He has a long time.
Yes, he has a long time to change. Yes. He can even start engaging Nigerians. He can even begin to apologize. And Nigerians are very good people. Yes. They will say, give him another chance. Yes. But my prayer every day is for Tinubu to remain very notorious. Let him be assuming, his men are saying, Tinubu is a great tactician. So we keep deceiving him like that so that he will be jumping from France to Dubai. 2027, he will see you on the ground.